everyone, it's Zzoffer and I'm back with another video for you guys. And today we're doing something really exciting, something we haven't done in a long time. We're doing another episode of Zzoff Adventures, the show where I put myself into fictional universes using drawing. So this one is a little different from the ones that I've done in the past because those were both animated things, so it was easy to just mimic the style of that and put myself into the universe. But this one is a book series and or a movie, so it was kind of tricky to it would be impossible to actually put myself into the universe in a believable way. So what I did was I just drew it in my own style, and I just added elements that would make you associate this with the Harry Potter universe, because today I'm drawing myself as a wizard in the Harry Potter universe. The reason for me doing this was because I watched Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them with my dad and my sister the other day, and I really had that magic feeling and I really wanted to draw something, and then I thought, what if I draw myself as a wizard? That would be so cool. So I was thinking about how I wanted to pose myself out. Side note here, I'm redoing the body because it looked kind of wonky before. Back to the story. So I was thinking about what pose I wanted to put myself in, and then I remembered that in the movie, in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Eddie Redmayne keeps putting his wand in his mouth when he's using both hands to do something, and I thought that was such a cool detail because I do that all the time with my stylus for my tablet. So I wanted to do a drawing where I was doing something with both my hands, so I would have my wand in my mouth, because I figured that would be really fun. So I did. And here we go. So the scene is me in the library. I'm carrying a bunch of books and I'm levitating one of the books and a piece of paper and a quill and some ink to take notes, because I figured that would be really fun. Something I didn't think about though was, in order for this scene to be in a library, I would have to actually draw the library in the background. And I'm not very good at drawing backgrounds, especially not when there's perspective involved. I know the basic rules of perspective. I just hate it because for some reason I can't draw a straight line on the computer. I can do it just fine on a piece of paper with a pencil, but not on the computer for some reason. So yeah, that's a thing. But I think it turned out alright in the end. It's not the best background I've ever done. I actually did a lot of Hogwarts backgrounds once because I was doing a Harry Potter alternate universe comic for Yuri on Ice. So I had to do a bunch of castle backgrounds. It was kind of I've done this before. What you saw just there was me trying to draw a cape, but I didn't want to be wearing the cape. I wanted it to be on my shoulders, but my arms weren't through the armholes, if that makes any sense, because that just adds some character in my opinion, and I thought it would be really fun. So that's what that is, if it's hard to see what's going on. But I just went off of the recording software to do that because I was really struggling. So I put on my cape and did that. You know what? Let me just show you. So if I put on my cape like this, and then I close it, the arms hanging here, and you have your actual arms free, so you can carry books. But it's really hard to carry your wand and a heavy stack of books at the same time, so. These are kind of heavy. Let me just get rid of them. Much better. Well, back to the video. And we're back in the video. What? I love magic. So maybe you noticed from that short clip that my hair has changed. I dyed it pink and orange. It looks mostly orange on camera, but I promise you there's some pink in there. But I did that, and after doing that, my hair was totally wrecked and real bad. So I had a bunch of it cut off. There's still all the light bits that you see, those are totally not functioning anymore. They're just fried to bits and pieces, so that's kind of sad. But now I have short hair. That's kind of fun too. I usually have short hair. It was kind of weird having long hair there for a while, having the blue hair. But I miss being able to put my hair up into a ponytail. So that's kind of sad. But you know, it grows out again, so it's fine. And now I'm just line arting the levitating book, and this is when, I think, yeah, this is when I figured, what if I make it a Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them book? Because then the wand in the mouth in the book would be kind of a little reference to that movie or that story. And I figured that would be kind of fun, because as far as I know, the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is actually a book that they use on Hogwarts to learn about fantastic beasts. But I'm not sure. It's a really long time since I read the books, so. And for the other books, I was just adding random titles. The only one that's an actual title is the Herbal Encyclopedia. I don't know if that's a real thing. And I did not know how to spell encyclopedia, so I had to look it up on Google. Because I'm dyslexic, so I'm real bad with the words. So yeah, I'm just adding some hair strands to the hair with a thinner brush, because that makes everything nice. And then I just went into Photoshop to do the background. I switched off the recording because that's really boring, seeing me struggle to do backgrounds. So, you know, and then I filled out all of the colors on the piece, and I think right now, as it is right now, it looks kind of good. Then I started shading, and then it all started going the wrong way. It looks okay, but I think it looks better before the shading. I'm just not very good at shading, I guess, but that's why I have to keep doing it, so I can get better. Yeah. And I have a problem with just leaving illustrations with flat colors. It feels very unfinished to me. I mean, a lot of people can get their illustrations to look really good with just flat colors, and I don't know how they do it, because I just can't. And as you saw there, I just went in and colored the line art for the wand a different color, because it was kind of merging in with all of the other parts of the drawing, and I wanted it to stand out so you can see that it's actually a wand. And then I just shaded all of the things, and it looks really weird because I'm bad at shading. And I really wanted to do the lettering on the Fantastic Beasts book in gold, but it was illegible, so I didn't, and my computer's making sounds, sorry. And then I tried to do some magic around the book and the pen and paper to make it stand out more. It looks kind of weird. Excuse me, computer. It looks kind of weird because I used blending options for the layers, and the book is on top of something really dark, and the paper and pen is on top of something really really light. So it looks different on the book than it does on the paper. But here's the finished picture. Also, if you can hear the rain in the background, I'm sorry, it's raining outside, but it's really hot, so I have my window open. But if you enjoyed this, please subscribe, comment, like, and I'll see you later.